Hiya guys, Freddy here. Welcome back to another Retro Magazines. And this time I'd like to have a look at Fantasy Chronicles number 8 from 1987. Now, this is a fabulous magazine from the Republic of Ireland back in the 80s. Now, as usual, I'll be having a discussion with my patrons on some of the articles which I'll be sharing of them, if they are of librarian or laird status. So if you'd like to join in that conversation, there'll be a link to the Patreon in the description down below. If you check it out, it'd be very much appreciated. But anyway, let's have a look at Fantasy Chronicles number 8. So, this is Fantasy Chronicles, issue number 8 from February 1987. Although in many ways this feels like an older magazine. Because while this was coming out, very much a renaissance was being made in the quality of role-playing magazines. And this is older in its design. It's far more of a fanzine which has been evolved into a magazine on the shelves. That's not to say it isn't very nice, though. Anyway, this is an Irish magazine published in Dublin, in the Republic of Ireland. Although there are a lot of names that you'll recognise who have done a lot of role-playing stuff, publishing articles in this. Now, it's got a variety of games covered. Again, mainly older ones, so we've got some MERP stuff in here. We've got Runequest, designing and running RPG campaigns, House of Cthulhu, story by Brian Lumley, and a free poster. Well, I'll flip to that first of all. It's the image off the cover. It's a very nice image. Obviously, I never wanted to remove it. Now, the magazine itself is mainly black and white. It's maybe 4-colour at best, as we can see from the advert here for Capital, Britain's most advanced computer-moderated play-by-mail game. Which, very nice artwork, Earthwood, KJC Games in Blackpool. And because this was the Republic of Ireland, it is heavily UK-centric as well. I think they probably sold the bulk of their issues through the United Kingdom. So first of all, we've got news and reviews on people, new products and publications. We've got GURPS Auto Duel, Equal Rights being reviewed there, Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay, which they give quite a lot of information about. There's no scores or anything, they just kind of give you news on it. Marvel Superheroes, Avengers Coast to Coast there. Starship Tycoons, Red Sonja Uncovered for AD&D. Blood Bowl, Heroes for Wargames, A Closer Look, Twilight Calling, a D&D Master Game Adventure, and the Enemy Within campaign for Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay. And then we're on to an adventure, The Dark Man of Flintfort. Scenario is fourth and last in a series concerning the attempted restoration of the Crown of Kuvala by Eleanor Yerval and Yaradri the Pilgrim. So obviously we missed the first 2 adventures, but it looks to be nice enough. There's various locations in it, quite detailed maps, not super detailed, and lots of information and stats. Then we've got an article, Chocks Away by Marcus L. Rowland. He's a well-known name in role-playing. An aircraft for espionage and superhero campaigns. The DC-3Q, codename Dakota. Nice computer-generated art there. The highest graphic fidelity available in 1987. But there's a lot of information about it, Golden Heroes statistics, etc. Battlefield, we cover Rebel Sabres. Computer column, we have Nosferatu the Vampire. I remember that coming out on the Commodore 64 and ZX Spectrum, I believe. We have Quar, the follow-up to his successful Red Hawk. A text adventure about superheroes, I remember that. And we would have had to have removed the computer column for use of the poster. We're already halfway through the magazine. It's very brief. But we have just subscription forms on the other side. A Brief Encounter, The Little Troll, a short adventure for Middle-earth roleplay. Stats for alternative systems, Fantasy Hero and Warhammer. It's very nice. Hazardous Cargoes, a lovely section for Traveller, Haulage in Space, or other science fiction role-playing games, and 3 mini-scenarios. So it kind of handles the way you would do handling cargo and trading in space. So science fiction games, probably up to sort of Star Wars type thing. And then we've got Red Tape at Morning, Big Bang Theory, and Gas are the 3 adventure ideas. The House of Cthulhu, a short story by Brian Lumley. I've read a few of his novels. He's absolutely brilliant. I remember reading this at the time, but I'm afraid I don't remember anything about it. And then we've got a nice little article, One for the Vine, Designing and Running a Role-Playing Campaign by Rob Knott, giving you ideas for how to build up your game world, society and class structure, religion, economics, entertainment, transport, race structure, history, technology. So, giving you things to think about if you're creating a game. We've got some small ads here, Spirit Games, Arcadia Play by Mail, Beacon 87, Otherworld Artifacts, a Guard Tower. Up, there's more sections. We've got Races, Society, Technology from that article. Pony Express, so a letters page. And the play-by-mail section. Just going over various new play-by-mail games. Very nice colour adverts for Erin Saga, the mythological paintings of Jim Fitzpatrick. Looks to be very nice. And on the back cover, we've got an advert for the AD&D Wilderness Survival Guide. A book I don't think I've ever looked through. But Fantasy Chronicles is a light little magazine. As I said, it feels far more like a fanzine, which has grown into a on-the-shelf magazine. It also feels very behind the times, you know, the very basic colours within, the very basic cover, at a time when things like GM magazine were coming in, where they were full colour throughout, lots of photographs and stuff. This does feel a little dated, but there's lots of nice stuff in it. And for a very thin magazine, which wasn't a vast amount of money, 95 pence here at the time, $3 in the United States, it's fairly expensive, but not ridiculous. It's a fun magazine and nice to look through. But anyway, as usual, I think I've blittered on for quite long enough. So thank you very much for watching, as always. And most of all, you look after yourselves. And I'll catch you later. Bye now.